My name is Vaughn Balzer. I'll be 37 this August, and I still skate.
Michael Elgin, 16. I've been skating since I was like 6.
I'm Juan De La Vega. I'm 19. Heck yes, I like to skate.
Kevin Solomon, 20 years old. Skate for about 9 years.
My name is Paul Howard. I'm 45. Skateboarding since 1974.
My name's Colin Walsh. I'm 22 years old and I like to skateboard. I do skateboard.
Oregon's known for having tons of skate parks just everywhere. So like all throughout Oregon, Lincoln City, Portland, Newburgh, Donald. There's Medford, Ashland, Talent. There's hundreds of parks in Oregon.
Started skating probably about 79, off and on for almost 30 years, but I definitely took a good decade off or so. Or by the early 90s, the skate culture kind of changed because I was kind of more of a trainee guy, riding vert ramps and bowls, and when everyone went to the street with the mini ramps, I kind of wasn't really my scene, so I kind of jumped off the skateboard and just kept surfing. I started getting back into it probably 2000, once I discovered that Oregon had these killer skate parks. So then I bought a new board and started hitting the parks up.
Lincoln City is probably one of the best parks in Oregon. They have about 3 skate parks that they've made over the years. It just has a lot of new, like, hard terrain, pool coping, different sort of obstacles. Almsville has lights, so you can go at night skate. Almsville's perfect. It's an old park too. It's built fall.
What do you think about the Corvallis skate park?
It's all right, you know.
I would say that
I think it's not that good.
I think it was a waste of money.
Corvallis skate park isn't really the best skate park in the world. It's not bad. It's subpar, I would say. Definitely a lot of intermediate and beginner obstacles. Nothing for like an advanced rider to learn his tricks.
I was just stoked to have a park. We didn't have a park, so it was just sick to finally have something to skate.
People that built the park probably weren't skate park designers.
It has some good points, but there are some things that it's definitely lacking in.
Can't ride it, dude. No coping. It just sucks.
A lot of the transitions, instead of being nice and smooth, they're pretty bumpy.
People can complain about this park all they want, but if it wasn't for Stephen Mader, this park may not be here, because he kind of got Parks and Rec and the engineers and the cement people all together and made it happen.
Good parts. It's basically like a brother to me. It's always been here when I was lonely.
I feel like the Corvallis skate park is kind of like the stepchild of Corvallis. Like, it's just pushed off into the corner. First of all, it was located in an awful spot. I mean, there's just like bums and vagrants everywhere to begin with, so it just gives it a bad name right there. It was 90 degrees out the other day and the water wasn't even on. That's a joke to me.
Some of the transition isn't exactly as smooth as you'd like it to be.
It's an okay beginner's park. not great, but beyond that, it doesn't really do a lot.
The Corvallis Skate Park has become a love-hate relationship for many skateboarders, but one thing we all enjoy is pushing along the waterfront and ending up at a skate park.
You guys ready to go?
The skate park that exists now definitely could be improved upon.
There's a lot of things that can make this park better for sure.
I think it needs a vert wall. I think it needs some fucking pool action out here, dude.
We need lights.
Even big street stuff, that's kind of cool, you know, for these street skaters. I don't really street skate too much, but just need something different and something else. As you can see.
Conte? Oh yeah, they're all sold out.
I'm more the kind of guy to just get out there and shred it, you know? Can't really do that here. It's just not big enough.
I think what would really be good that would suit a lot of people is have something at least 7 feet deep and have coping that actually sticks out like it should. Big death boxes in and love seats and things that you see in real backyard pools. You know, I'd like to see something that's advanced with some vertical on it, but I don't want to see a bunch of stuff that makes me think that whoever built it has been drinking their bong water and not changed it in a while.
Best thing to do would probably be to just start building another park.
Having another park would seriously be nice. Because this gets really old after like 10 years.
All we want's a vert wall, really. Yeah. Something to really be able to shred in and have some fun.
Out of the hundreds of skate parks in Oregon, over half of them offer more technical terrain than Corvallis. Most people decide to pack up and leave when they want to skate.
Some of the skate parks in Oregon draw people to skate from across significant distances. I think Corvallis, being the community that it is, really could have something that could make the whole state proud. in terms of its skateboarding opportunities.
We had a good skate park in Corvallis, then it would bring people from all over the world, all over the country. They would come to Corvallis just to skate the skate park.
Having a really good park in Corvallis is also going to put Corvallis on the map for worldwide and nationwide skate tours.
That would bring a lot of a good economy to Corvallis. People stay at hotels, people eat at restaurants, shop at local stores.
If we did have a bowl, a pool-like bowl, that would definitely keep skaters in here. If we got a really good pool type of bowl, we actually could draw a lot of people to Corvallis who would ride it, and you know, they'd buy food and groceries and gas and eat at restaurants. Believe it or not, there's enough of us that are middle-aged guys like me that actually go eat at restaurants.
I met a couple at Reedsport about a month or so ago that were in Oregon for a month from Hawaii, just on skate tour. They were doing nothing but going from town to town and skating the parks. And you know, they're spending a whole month of Oregon, spending their money in Oregon, cruising around. If we can put that on the map, we'll have people coming to skate Corvallis. I think the kids here deserve it. There's a lot of good skaters in this town, and all of them would get so much better if they had some more advanced transition and other skate stuff.
Once kids of any age learn what they're doing, they start really blowing a lot of money driving around to Portland, to Donald, Almsville, Lincoln City, all over the place just to go ride a bigger park that has vert on it.
It's also to keep us in town a little bit more, because otherwise, you know, we're always driving out of town. It'd be nice to save some gas and be able to skate in town.
Corvallis locals and residents alike have been waiting for change, and it may be here with the BCSA.
Myself and a number of other individuals, Doug Glavich, Chris James, Kevin Solomon, Corby Dayglow, we decided after making numerous commutes to other skate parks in Oregon that you know, we needed something a little bit higher caliber here, and we decided to form a nonprofit organization with the intent of raising money to build public skate parks within Benton County.
Our goal is that we're in the process of becoming an official nonprofit. We feel that we can be sort of the liaison between skate park builders and the city and the local skaters, so that we can actually get a quality park built.
Plan right now is just to get something new built in different phases. That way we can have some results so that the kids can work towards something better. Originally we were wanting to do a pool for starters, just to kind of replicate what skaters grew up skating on before skate parks and ramps and all that kind of stuff existed. And then add on some more terrain, such as like street courses and stuff like that. Just use some of the different techniques that skate park builders have been starting to use in the past couple of years that they didn't know about before.
As long as we still have support and people are willing to donate money, then we'll do more transition stuff, maybe snake runs and stuff to connect the park or expand it, and then, you know, maybe even more advanced street stuff too, you know, if people really do want like rails and stuff. Yeah, we had the we call it the BCSA Art and Music Benefit, which was, it turned out like way beyond what we even thought it would be. I mean, it was actually pretty amazing. Somehow we pulled this art sale auction / music show that went from 6 to midnight with a whole slew of bands opening, or, you know, playing throughout the night, and then capping it off with arc weld. And we sold several $1,000s in art that was donated from local artists, so that was pretty sweet.
Ideally, we will end up creating parks in surrounding communities like Adair Village, Monmouth, maybe North Albany, Philomath, who knows, maybe even Alsea. You know, ideally we would have skate parks that could draw people in from around the state on skateboarding pilgrimages. You know, a skateboard's a pretty cheap thing to buy, and once you have it and there's something to ride on, you know, your recreation is more or less free. Let's face it, with the economic times that we're facing right now, everyone could use a little break. Me gustan los aviones, me gustas